So along the way, I'm always looking for fire starter, and milkweed or milkweed pods is a great source of that. Now, we did have rain for the last 24 hours here, and this stuff is already split open to germinate, so it's pretty wet. I'm going to try to find a pod that isn't quite so wet, but you can see this stuff is just super fluffy, tons of surface area, and takes a spark. Nice there's no wind.
Yeah.
It's pretty cold, but just no wind. Alright, so today I brought out this pack from Mystery Ranch. It's called the Gallagator. And I was really interested in this pack when I first saw it. It's day pack size, so it's only 19 liters, but I'm amazed at how much I can fit in the pack and how comfortable it is fully loaded down. Now, I have a full cast iron pan in here, or pot, that we're going to do some soup on here in a minute. Woo! But I just wanted to give you an idea of the, the amount of stuff you can put in this pack, and I'll talk about it a little bit more, the specs a little bit more when we get cooking. But on the outside here, it has the side pockets, which are really nice for holding tools like an axe or a saw, or in this case I had a sit mat on this side. We did get some freezing rain yesterday, so that's what I'm sitting on a log. On the other side I just have my water bottle, 32 ounce water bottle there. And then it has the classic tri-zip, which Mystery Ranch is known for. They make excellent packs, not only military packs, they make firefighter packs or wildland firefighter packs, they make hunting packs, and then they make outdoor packs. So they do make backpacking packs and hiking packs, and this is one of their smaller ones. Their packs are quite expensive because they're really, really well made. But again, that's one of the nice features about this pack, is that it's not one of their expensive packs, but it's still as high a quality as some of the other packs are out there. It really reminds me of the Hill People Gear Terra Humara pack, which I've had in the past, and that's an expensive pack, $125, but you can get into this pack for 90 bucks. And again, it's got all the top of the line stuff in it. So it's got the classic tri-zip, which is sweet. You just rip it open, and that gives you sort of the dump, the dump pouch access to the pack. But if you wanted to get something just out of the bottom, you could do that. So you could just zip down the center zip here and then access anything along the way. Now, there isn't suspension built into this pack, and it's got pretty lightweight shoulder straps. Does have a hip belt, but again, it's a really lightweight hip belt. But again, I'm not sure exactly how much weight I'm carrying today in this, but I do have a full-size cast iron pot in here, and I'm going to show you what I got in here. In the top lid here, I just have my keys. It's just a little stash pocket. I've got extra batteries, and have one of these warmers that's made for devices, so it's actually keeping my batteries nice and warm. I got a future review coming up on those, which is cool. I got a headlamp in there and a lighter. And then we can, again, just reach into the pack here. I'm able to put a full Silky Big Boy saw in there. You could have, of course, put that in the side as well. I have all of our food. So I have this huge bag of food here. We're going to make some chicken and dumpling soup. I've got my possibilities pouch here. You know, again, pretty big in size. I've got just a couple of small titanium pots that I'm going to mix some stuff in. Then I've got, like I said, this full cast iron pot in here. Now, obviously, that's a lot of weight. But again, I wanted to load this thing down and see how comfortable it was with a lot of weight in it. Now, again, I mentioned it doesn't have a suspension in it, but it does have these foam pads here, so it does give you some support on the back. It is air mesh, so it breathes really well. And then in the bottom here, I have a tarp. So quite a bit of stuff, actually, that you can fit in this pack, and I like the fact that you can access it from not only the front all the way down the front, but also you could totally pull the top open like I did, or you could pull one side open if you just wanted to grab something off the top there. So pretty accessible, and we'll talk about more of the high quality features in a minute. I'd like to take a moment to mention one of our channel sponsors, Pro Camp Tech. In my opinion, Pro Camp Tech manufactures some of the best fire starters on the market, including the popular fat rope stick, fire strip roll, waxwood sticks, and fire plugs. If you spend any time outdoors, go prepared with Pro Camp Tech. So I pre-chopped up some celery, some onions, and some carrot. Got a little oil in my cast iron here. It is hot. I'm probably gonna have to break that, knock that fire down just a little bit, because that is hot. Set that up a little higher, although I'm not gonna be able to stir it like that. This down just a little bit. Yeah. Like I said, it'll simmer down a little bit. So we got our soup base going. That's just gonna simmer for about 10-15 minutes. I'm gonna make some dumplings here. So I'm gonna put in about almost all my flour. I want a little bit to thicken my soup. And put about that much in there, and then got some baking powder. Throw that in there. I'm going to mix that up good before I add the wet stuff. Alright, and then to that I have, in here I have a little bit of milk and some sour cream. Kind of pre-mixed a lot of this stuff at home. Put it in these bags, makes it a lot nicer. So basically you're making creamed milk there. Throw that in there. Just a touch of oil. Then I'm going to mix that up good. Should be able to make a little dough with that. So while the soup's simmering, let me talk about this pack a little bit. Very, very high quality pack, as is all the packs from Mystery Ranch. Up top, there's the little sort of ditty pocket or something, just a little stash pocket. There is a key ring in here. It's actually a really nice key ring, not just a little plastic one. There's a little metal gate on it. So little features like that make this pack a little bit nicer than some of the other day packs. And again, not expensive at 89 bucks. Not too bad. I mean, that's what you'll pay for pretty much any other backpacking style day pack, but I think this is a little bit better built. As I mentioned, you get into some of their, more technical packs, their military packs and their hunting packs. You're going to pay upwards of $200, $300, $400 for those. There's sort of this lighter material in here that it sort of offsets it a little bit so you can see what you have in the pocket there without being super high vis. Now this does come in, I think, 4 different colors. Including like a blue with brown zips, which is pretty cool. So this could certainly be used just as a, sort of a city pack as well. Sort of a gray man pack. You could certainly use it for that as well. I went for this color, which I'm happy I did. Again, you've got their tri-zip design, which basically just pulls from the front there, which is really nice, especially in the winter when our hands are cold. It makes it nice to be able to access stuff in the pack there. And this does zip all the way back so that it makes it sort of just a dump style pack here. You can see the little toggle. That's for if you wanted to run hydration in here. There is a little sleeve in the back side here. Again, you have this lighter fabric that goes down the back. You've got your foam support here. Again, there's no stay in there or anything like that. But again, with all the weight that I carried in today, and we didn't go very far, but normally with a normal size loadout, when I don't have a cast iron pan on me, which I really never do, this handled it just fine. I was really comfortable, didn't even notice it on my back. So that's sort of the top there. Sort of a little see-through on the inside, although you can't access it from the inside. It'd be nice if they maybe put just another zip down there so you could get to it while the pack's open. Maybe you have it hanging on a tree or something. It'd be nice to be able to just zip that off and have sort of a pass-through, which would be cool. It doesn't have that, but again, you can access the dump style or you can access all the way down. So you can leave this tri-zip zipped up, and it does have, you notice on the zips, it does have these little tabs here, which are little loops sewn in, which not only you could use to hang stuff off of, but it also serves as a good handhold so that you can get these zippers going. And then when the pack is zipped all the way up, you can sort of just flip it sideways here and use it duffel bag style. And I can just zip it open like that, and I could access stuff in the bottom. So I could access like my tarp if I wanted to pull that out, if it started sprinkling or something. So really cool access, and a lot of their packs do have that tri-zip design. Now these are water resistant. The zips are YKK zippers, and they are DWR coated. So it is going to shed the water. You notice there is a hole here, but your water is going to shed down over that. So not likely to have a problem with water entering unless you've got just a major downpour. It's not rated as waterproof, but it's definitely water resistant. It's got really nice fabric on it. It's got the 210 Robic fabric. So again, some fabric that is going into a lot of the high-end backpacking packs, the cottage industry packs. They use the Dyneema, they use the Robic, high-quality nylon that is really, really durable yet lightweight. So that's really cool with this pack. The pack itself weighs 1.3 pounds and again has the YKK zips. Every zip is YKK and DWR coated. So down the sides here, you've got these sort of elastic pockets, it's sort of like a stretchy material here, which is nice. They are deep enough that they will hold a 32-ounce Nalgene, or in this case, I just have a 32-ounce stainless steel bottle. So it's going to hold that. You're not going to run the risk of that falling out. And then you could also put tools in there, such as a saw or a small axe or something. You could run that down the side, and then you have the cinch up here which connects to the front, which is going to keep that in there. Now, you'll also notice at the bottom here, it is reinforced. So the reinforcement from the bottom of the pack goes up the side of this pocket a little bit, and that's nice. So you don't run the risk of something sharp like this saw poking through the bottom when it's riding in the side like that. So little things like that are what you're paying for in a more premium pack. So both sides are exactly the same, and then you have compression straps that come along the front. You've got one up top here which is connected, which is nice, so it stays connected there. You're not going to lose it if you pull it out too much, but you can put that tool in there, and the more you cinch this, the more it's going to cinch this side portion here and keep your tools and stuff nice and locked down. So you've got that compression strap on the front. Really high quality buckles. They're probably Duraflex if I had to guess. I believe they are Duraflex buckles, so really high quality buckles. You can hear the positive snap there. And then you can cinch those right down. Then you have another one on the bottom. What I like about that on the bottom is a lot of packs will do the same thing as they did up top, where they'll have the compression strap start from back here, and what happens is you want to compress the front down, but maybe you have a big water bottle in here and it prevents from doing that, or you have a tool and it's going to stay loose over here and tight over here. So I like that they did start this bottom compression strap from the front of the water bottle holder there. So really well thought out there. You've got the little loops at the edges of all the zips there, one at the bottom here, not for pulling the zippers, making it easy to open and close, but also to hang stuff off of. Bottom of the pack, nothing fancy there, but it is reinforced. Again, that reinforcement does go up the side. And then on the back, you've got your grab handle here. You've got really thin straps, but again, this is made to be a lightweight day pack. It's not made to have a cast iron pot in it. But again, I wanted to max it out and see how comfortable it was. And then you've got those two foam sections of air mesh going down the side. All the way down on the bottom here, you do have a very simple hip belt here, which again I used because I had a heavier load here, so I didn't want all the weight on my shoulders. It is removable. You can remove that off the side if you were maybe bicycling or using this for some other purpose, maybe running, and you didn't want to have this strap hanging on here if you're not going to use it. So you can remove that, which is nice. On the straps here, you do have webbing, so you can connect things there. They've got little elastics here, so you can run a hydration tube down there. So a lot of nice little features built into this pack. Sternum strap, of course, has your Duraflex hardware again on it. So all around, just a really, really nice pack. A pack that's capable of carrying heavy loads. A small pack that's not going to stick out too much, with a lot of great high quality and really high speed access features to it. So I really, really like this pack, and I'm looking forward to reviewing more packs from Mystery Ranch. Nice. So I just mixed up a little bit of flour and water here, and I'm just gonna thicken up the soup a little bit. And I got some shredded chicken that I pre-made and shredded up. And some frozen peas. Alright, let that heat up just a little bit more. We'll throw our dumplings in and it's ready to eat. Chicken dumpling soup in the woods. Let's take a look here. Woo! Yo, look at that. Give that a stir to separate the dumplings there. Oh man. Wow, I hope you guys can see that. That looks amazing. Alright guys, so we lost light really fast. Last minute I threw a headlamp in because I thought maybe it would take longer than I thought, but I'm not sure you can see the goodness here. Dumplings turned out perfectly. Celery, onions, carrots, shredded chicken. Perfectly cooked broth, it's perfectly thick. Probably the best soup I've ever made. You can see here, I don't know if you can see that, but if you cut into a dumpling, it's perfectly cooked. Nice and dry on the inside and just like a biscuit. So good. Cooled down, it's probably like 15 degrees out here right now. Both sniffling. Slamming. Definitely one of the most slamming meals I've ever made out in the woods. And it wasn't that difficult. I'll definitely do this again. You could do a huge pot of this for a big camp out. Everything's perfect. Veggies are cooked, not overcooked. Dumplings are perfect. And it was easy to make. I didn't need to use the cast iron, but for me and Fish Rich, I knew it would be the perfect size. And I'm probably going to end up just carrying it out, not in the pack, because I definitely want to bring some of this home. So it got dark on us fast. We're back to the cars. How was it, Fish Rich?
Oh man, it was awesome. It was great to get out. The soup was good. The dumplings came out perfect. And actually the setup was pretty easy because you had everything all chopped up and ready to go before we got here. But it's great to get out, guys. I suggest you get out and check out Ben's videos. Make sure you like and subscribe.
Was it slamming?
It was slamming. It was slamming.